something. So I've seen a video online, you guys have probably all seen it as well, pointing out that we have a hole in one of our bridges and we have little notches out of these bridges. Also discussing this caftan tape. So I just wanted to, you guys have probably seen the video, I just wanted to give you guys a reason, or the reason why we do things that we do. This particular chap is calling out that we've got holes in the buzz bar. Why would we do that? It creates a whole bunch of resistance, and it's a silly thing, and why would we, all these different things. So I just wanted to put into context and give a reason, the reason why we do these things. So for the first one, you'll see these two bridges here, these two bridges across the FET, the phases there. So you'll see a tiny little notch out of this phase and out of this buzz bar, and a tiny little notch. The reason they are there is because in QC we have to basically QC the power board, and the way we do that is the ladies look up inside here and they check all the arms on the FETs themselves, make sure that they're all where they should be, or everything is honky-dory. And basically they do that. If they didn't have this little notch, they wouldn't be able to see past the last leg onto this FET underneath. So if you notice how wide these buzz bars are, I mean, they're wider than this buzz bar here. They're more than capable of doing the job, but this power stage has to travel a little further. So what we do is we make this one twice as thick for obviously for the reasons of resistance and so forth. And then we put a hole right in the middle. And if you can see down there, I don't know if I can get that to focus or not, possibly not. You see down through that hole, you can actually see the legs of the FETs. And that is part of QC. That is how we QC the item. So we start off with a buzz bar or a bridge that is more than capable of doing the job. And then because this power stage has to go a little further, we make it twice as wide, and to be able to QC it, we put a hole in the middle. It doesn't create resistance because it's, well, it does create resistance, I guess, but resistance in a bar that's twice as wide than it actually needs to be is no resistance at all. It's just, unfortunately, these people online, guys, talk a bunch of nonsense when they have no real practical idea of how things work. And then the other thing is this caftan tape. So they've made a big deal about us using caftan tape to insulate. So if you look down underneath there, there's, come on baby, there's a whole bunch of room. It's not that it's ever going to be under pressure, or no one's ever going to jump on it. It's not load bearing of any description. So essentially we don't need that CAF tape. The reason we put it there is just as a safety measure. It's just there as a little bit added extra. If any debris ever got down in the controller or anything like that, any ferrous material that could rub or get down between and rub between this phase and the bridge, anything like that, there's something there to protect that, and that's that caftan tape. So really it's not a